Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece episodes 624 and 625, the canon parts of 625. We're finishing off the arc. DOFLAMINGO's still on his way. Something about a sky path. We actually forgot to talk about that last episode, but I don't know what that means. Is that what he's using? Is that like a hockey thing?
Or
is
like
that with his
wind currents kind of?
I have no idea. Yeah, maybe with like a sky. I was thinking it makes me think of Sky Islands. I don't know if that's something to do with that. I have no idea at all. That was very interesting. Bunch of stuff happening. And things coming to a close. We're out to sea, but there's still an episode and a half, 2 episodes left. Let's see what happens this time. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out patreon.com/BOLDcast. Let's link in the description and the pinned comment to get 2 weeks ahead of uncuts, 1 week ahead of edited reactions. We hope you enjoy this all. Let's go.
It's a nice shirt for Robin. Are you fixing his nose? Just leave it. This is hairstyle. Are you ever going to answer?
I totally forgot about that. I don't know how I did.
I wish I could still forget about that.
So you just went to go pick it up.
Yeah.
So we have it. Good. And you drink the tea like Japanese people too.
Hey, what are we gonna do with you guys?
They're probably gonna send him away on the Mini Mary, is what I think.
Oh. We have to keep the Mini Mary. Chopper, I'm surprised he's wearing a long sleeve in the heat. Right.
We're going straight there?
Oh shit.
I mean, I guess what else would we do, but still.
Yeah. That's why you said take off the suits. That's so obvious. Waste time taking off the protective suit and run. Go and get all the
guys.
Everyone else.
But I'm worried, like, why are we seeing it? You know what I mean? I mean, unless they got crushed by all the rubble, but...
I mean, we're just seeing it so that we know that they don't die. Caesar, this was like potentially like, not even potentially, this was way worse. 12 hours. I'm glad you guys have a lot of time. It's funny that he just had that suit. I mean, like, it makes sense that he would have had it from before, but it just looks ridiculous.
Oh! Oh.
Their bodies. Could you imagine if they just threw them in the water?
Oh my God!
Well, everyone who went inside is very lucky. Oh,
what is
their
that?
Heads?
Their heads? Yeah, maybe.
They threw their heads. Quick, into the water.
Aim.
Well, I guess they still have, oh my God. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, he's a warlord, so... Did he just, like, cut them all? Oh, the soundtrack. Oh my God, the soundtrack! But he's a warlord. We're on the same team, right? Right?
Oh God.
Oh, he's pissed. He does not give a fuck.
Plus, they had his crew captured.
Conqueror's Hockey!
Damn.
He's got it.
And now what? Oh. Not that strong, though. Because they like them, like, you tell them the wrong way, point in the wrong direction.
Yeah, if they don't say it.
Oh. That's what the little. You sure? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Maybe you should just tell him.
I mean, yeah, what is Smoker gonna do? Does he know where they're going?
Tell him the direction. I mean, they're going where Doflamingo's gonna be anyway.
He's so fucking mad.
I don't know about this.
Neither do I. If he couldn't beat Virgo, he can't beat Doflamingo. There's no shot, but there's, what does that mean? He's gonna stand down?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
And is AOKIJI gonna show up?
That's the question. Oh my
see how big
god.
he is?
Yeah, he's huge.
I always forget that he's, like, massive. Oh.
Oh, but Law told him that so he could rat him out without, but he's not gonna say it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Holy shit. It was like a whip? Like it was like
strings.
Yeah. It was like a marionette. I mean, he can use hockey, so Smoker's fucked. Like, oh my, oh my god! It's so, he's so much faster. Oh, the sound effect for his power is so nice. Oh, oh my, oh my god! He's literally Sukuna.
Oh.
Or Sukuna's literally him.
I don't think you can win.
He definitely can't win. He definitely can't win. He's putting hockey into his shit, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it got broken.
Smoker's no match. As much as I love Smoker and as smart as he is, he just isn't as, he didn't level up as much as everyone else. He just can't keep up with them.
Yeah. You guys need to watch out. No, you won't. Oh, is that how he's gonna get Smoker? Because he's trying to help his guys?
Oh, there's the strings, like you said.
Oh my god. We're just out here, going to his house. It's like, I don't fucking want to go there. Oh! Never mind. Oh yeah, because remember Momonosuke had the vision and it was Doflamingo.
Yeah.
But
what about the vision? I can't remember what about it. Like it was scary.
It was just like, oh.
It was like, come to me, or whatever.
Or it was like fucking, like, keep it together or something like that. Like some.
What?
It was like, yeah, was it come to me or was it like, I can't remember what the exact word, but
just give me the gist.
Like a lock-in kind of thing, like a hold on or something like that. Because it was when he was like gonna go unconscious.
Right. Oh yeah. And we had that whole like grammar discussion because the translators probably.
Because we didn't, yeah.
Yeah, like there's an ambiguity because it's English, but in Japanese it probably wouldn't have the same ambiguity.
Mm-hmm. I think it was something like, I can't remember exactly.
Keep it together or hold on or...
It was, I think like that wasn't the words, but that was like the one kind of interpretation of it, or like kind of like a, yeah. You know, I can't remember exactly what he said.
Someone will tell us. I would go check, but I don't remember what episode that was. It's been so long. So can he give people dreams? What the fuck?
Uh-oh. Are we drifting into filler?
We are. I think that's might be what's happening. Whoa.
Now, Luffy, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, speaking
She's
of which,
thrilled.
where is your pirate group?
Yeah.
It doesn't. You can't call a vote, so you're not a captain.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
I think that we might get away with it. Laura's like, I just fixed his nose.
Yes. It's exactly like what you were saying. What are you making? Is that a climate attack?
Yeah, he's working on it.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god. That was pretty sick.
That was so sick. I
was
like
super sick.
I like the way they're ending it, like without the like every
Yeah.
single time. Like it kind of adds a little bit of aura to it.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, he looks so cool.
I was waiting for him to show up, but I didn't know if they were gonna not have it or leave it till like next episode for like a little bit of canon stuff, or just like not elaborate on this situation. And we're like, oh, did AOKIJI show up? Didn't he show up? I don't know. We'll find out in like 50 episodes or something. You know, like you never know how it's gonna go. But this was super sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was so awesome.
I'm really interested because like Smoker has been like a rival for so long that I'm interested to see if after he got defeated by like multiple people throughout this arc, if like next time if we come up against him as an adversary again, if he's had like a huge, like if he goes and does his own training arc because he got defeated like multiple times during this, like I don't know, but like,
I really hope so.
But like he's just getting outclassed in like every.
It could be like
way.
in his side character progression. It could be the thing that like, oh, I was beaten so bad, and I was like, Vergo, I got destroyed by him, and I was helpless to defend my friends. And then like next time we see him, he comes back and he's even stronger. Because yeah, he's just such a fucking badass. He's so cool, but he just he's at the point where he is a measuring stick for the new world right now.
Yeah,
and
but if he's gonna be in the new world, he needs to.
Yeah,
he needs to
which
walk
hopefully
in.
he is. I hope we see him more.
And this is sick.
Yeah, it's exactly like what we were kind of thinking. But
Mm-hmm.
fucking DOFLAMINGO is living up to the hype.
Yeah,
He is
just whipping around
surpassing the hype. For me, like he is surpassing the hype. Like obviously I knew that he was a fan favorite from before watching, or before like this part of the story. Like I could tell that he was clearly a fan favorite. And like I said before, you never know whether it's just people like just get really attached to a guy, or they get attached to one scene and then like see the rest of the thing in a more positive light. But like this, every time I see him, I am locked in. Like he is so cool, and he has such a style to him. And the voice acting and the music and his sound effects and the animation and everything and the pacing of all this, like, he means business, and I can tell. Like, you can feel it. Like, oh.
Yeah. It's very good.
It's so good, and he's emotionally invested, which is a big deal, but he doesn't, like, he's not overly emotionally invested, but he's not overly an edgelord. Like, he's striking a really interesting balance for me, where I just want to see more of him. I want to see more of him so much. So
it's very,
good.
very good.
So good, so good. And then, like, Law was basically putting, you kind of connected the dots previously when we talked about this, because I was thinking, like, wait, well, like, I was kind of lost, and then you were putting together the Kaido stuff, and, like, I think you kind of threw that together earlier, so he was recapping a lot of that. Smoker.
Yeah, Smoker just got destroyed.
Oh my god, I'm so hyped.
I love, like, all of, like, the G5, like, freaking out, like, no! And then AOKIJI shows up and they're like, holy shit! Like, just, like, so unexpected for them.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, so good. Robin's top is crazy.
It's cool. Also, like, how Law just had a change of clothes.
Yeah, he has a different, like, aura farmy hoodie and some crazy, like, dyed pants.
Who's just sitting on him?
That's how quick he is?
Whoa. He's not messing around.
Really? That looks so cool.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
I don't know.
Did he, like, cover himself in threads or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe. The stance.
He's got Doflamingo breathing heavy.
He just leaves.
Not worth the trouble? Yeah. I'm gonna say, like,
Tell us.
are you a fucking pirate now?
I'm just a guy. Just hanging out.
He never really cared about his reputation. They still say yes, sir, to him.
Yeah.
They still, like, treat him like a superior.
It's just so funny that guy's just a plane.
True. Yeah, like, what is he doing?
Interesting. Look at that thing!
What is that guy?
Penguin.
Oh, we saw him. We saw, like, a glimpse of him. He was riding him. As...
Such as... Huh.
That's what I was just wondering. That's
He
maybe
saw
how he knew he
the-
saw the
saw the-
stream.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like, he probably has some kind of affiliation.
Look at that little guy.
Like, if he's not with the Navy, but he needs information, or he's doing something, he probably had some way of knowing this all was all going on.
Yeah.
But then who is he attached to? King of Dressrosa. Enemy of my enemy type thing. He's saying tell Sakazuki. Oh. Because of the gas? Or just because of Kaido?
It's because Doflamingo. Yeah, maybe because Kaido. To like burn on his
Yeah, he has like a...
shoulder there.
He's got scars from the fight. I wonder if Aki Inu let him live, or if it was that close. Like, if we haven't seen Aki Inu, maybe he has some scars.
Yeah. Can't believe we're just heading right there.
I forget when the filler starts, but I think it's more towards the end.
Oh, right.
He's from
Yeah,
Wano,
what do you
isn't
guys
he?
know about Kaido?
Isn't he from
Oh.
Wano?
I didn't know if he was, but that could make sense.
I thought they mentioned that before, or maybe I'm crazy, but his name kind of has a Japanese flair to it. But I could have sworn they said something in relation to him.
That is your son, bro. Remember, you even theorized that he would be a dragon. You knew that. Okay, they don't even know about that.
And they can make, like, it's so self-evident, but it's just worth pointing out, just to put a point on it, that it's not just Zoan, it's mythical Zoan fruit. Like, he can make mythical, like, he has mythical Zoan level Zoans that are like Momonosuke, which, like, we've seen the way that he, like, flies and stuff, and he makes the clouds, and the way he transforms is, like, slightly different. You know, it's not like Chopper, where it's a more fluid kind of werewolfy transformation type thing.
Yeah.
It's a more spiritual, like, eruption transformation, like Marco, kind of. Whereas this mythical Zoan. So that just the fact that that's an artificial, it's not it's not just gonna be like centaur guys. It's gonna be like crazy powerful Zoan.
It's also it is interesting with the whole, like, because we know how devil fruit respawn. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking, my theory is that the man-made devil fruits won't be able to respawn.
Yeah.
So once you get rid of Kaido and all of his, like, guys, there won't just be like a surplus of a million more, like, because it's artificial. So I feel like it's like it's not like a part of the world that is like a reoccurring,
like a spiritual thing.
Yeah, it's like a man-made thing, so it can be used, but what I am thinking right now is that they won't respawn. So even if they take out like 100 devil fruit users, like it's not going to create like, oh, suddenly now everyone all over the place.
That makes sense that it's still they said like it's still imperfect.
Yeah,
that's probably what it is, because we were thinking that the first thing is like, oh, Momo won't be able to turn back into a person. That's why they were showing him as like a silhouette in the flashback, because he's going to be a dragon and he'll just have to deal with that, and it'll be sad, but it'll be a dragon, so it'll be pretty cool. But no, he can transform back, so that would make sense if that was the flaw.
500.
Why isn't he Gohyakuju no Kaido? Eh?
Chopper, you give him a facelift? What is this?
He's looking all sneaky. Yeah, SAD. We still don't know exactly.
Lineage factor.
Lineage factor? Before they explain more, do you think that so Vegapunk discovered this thing, lineage factor? So lineage, that's like it brings forth like passing down something.
Yeah.
Reincarnation, Straw Hat, stuff. You know, Joy Boy. Maybe there's something to do. Maybe he's connecting back to that. Again, it's like when Oda gets on something, he like gets on it, and then it becomes like something that snowballs.
Story,
That's my guess. It's maybe it's connected to that somehow. Oh, they aren't going to elaborate. No. But write that down, I guess. I'm fucking Franky. Sonotori da. They'll retaliate.
Yes, and tell us why.
Your comrades. I just realized his name is Keen, so his first name is like gold in it. If that's what it is. I don't know, it could be a different kanji or something.
Ice?
AOKIJI? Or just...
Big storm.
Hailstorm.
We're going into filler. We're in the filler storm.
We might be in the filler storm. That's actually funny. Even if it is the start of filler, we can still check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of just want to watch the filler, but I know people just don't give a shit about us watching the filler. They just want us to catch up, but I just want to watch the filler. But people will like unsubscribe from Patreon, so it's because it'll be a time to wait. It'll be like half the month or whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Are they getting pushed in that area, though? Maybe? Like, they leave an opening so that they go towards it? Oh. Or is it AOKIJI?
Is that
Madara? Is that you? You forgot about the second one, Mugiwara.
What was that about? Or was it just a natural weather phenomena of the new world? Oh, they just fly through the air now.
Oh, yeah, it's just huge hail.
Very cool. I would just like little stuff like that. Like, it's just fun. That hairstyle is just so funny. Like Nami's just showing him around for no reason.
She just wants him to be happy because he was trapped there all the time, and she's being like Belmare, kind of. What a crazy bench for the bar. I never noticed that. He's jealous of Momo.
It's pretty good.
Hamburger steak.
And pretty nice.
Nice tender hamburger steak. You cut it with the chopsticks. Fried right up.
Sanji.
Dr. Chopper.
Master Chef.
Checkup with Dr. Chopper.
Mustache?
Is this Chopper's room?
I guess so. His little doctor's office.
Oh. Why is he so crazy with the mustache?
Look how beautiful.
Wow. That's a wallpaper. With the sunset. That's good too. But like sunset was kind of similar to like our Patreon background. I wish I could get it, like I like the sunny there, but I wish I could get it without the sunny and I could put that in the background. That'd be so good. What are you guys wearing? This is the filler.
Yeah.
Now for the whole filler he's gonna be wearing mustaches.
What are you guys doing? Are they just playing? Are they just
I don't
dress
know.
up? Oh, never.
Are they getting like in character for Wano? Oh, with his power.
Oh.
So he dressed them all up in Wano style stuff. How about don't use the fire on our boat? You're ruining the lawn. I think Brook would be a better match for you. Zoro would, well, Zoro I thought would kick everyone's ass, but he's been kind of fumbling, to be 100% honest.
Well, it's because he doesn't try.
Yeah. Shusui.
You know him so well.
Pizza. It's a North Blue delicacy.
My freaking god.
Bath time? Wow. He's gonna call her like a...
Oh my god.
What did Kinemon call her just because she was super hot?
I can't remember.
Wait, are you serious? Oh, okay. It's not very Bushido of you. I love how he's jealous of his son.
Yeah. Getting full advantage of being a child. He's like, I just wanted a bath. Poor kid. What do you mean it's not what you think?
Okay, dude. What a bastard.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was on his side.
Turtle Man? What?
Big rabbit
Bunny?
thing?
Sea King Bunny and
one of those
no
guys!
way! No, it's
Yes.
yeah, it's one of the kung fu fucking
Seal thing.
But it's not. Did they have shells? Oh, I want to watch this filler so bad. How long is it? The thing is, like, I don't want to watch it just to speedrun it because people are upset that it'll, like, take too long, you know?
It's also hard to know, like, all of the One Piece filler that we have watched has been really
peak.
good. But I'm sure that there are some of, like, longer filler parts.
Well, this is just a few episodes. This is literally, like, 2 or 3 episodes. We could watch this.
We could watch that. Because if it's just mostly
like a little break,
two,
yeah.
and then like a third one that's like half and half, then it would really just be like one video.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Yeah, let's watch. We're gonna watch this. Fuck you, people who want to, you know. And
If it's not
also,
good, then too bad,
no,
but it's
also,
gonna be
people
fun.
were just talking about Sanji Joestar and like our people in the Discord were saying. I just got a notification from them that they wanted us to like really get to some of the side content that we need to get to. Like
yeah.
the cover stories we've been putting off that we said we were gonna watch or check out like literally 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
All that shit. It's like right now is like the time to do it. Otherwise, it'll like lose its value a lot if we go forward. I think is what they were saying. So I'm gonna get a concrete list, and we'll just do those day by day. We might take a little bit longer to get to the next arc, but for those of you who know, from what I understand, it'll be worth it if we actually do take our time here. Yeah. Not the whole month, so, you know, if you're a patron and you're worried you're not going to get any, like, canon content, don't worry. We'll figure out a way to make it.
We're not quite ready for the podcast yet either.
Yeah,
and
that would give us some
we usually don't like
time
to start the next thing until after we've done the podcast so that we don't get, like, spoiled on what comes next.
So we can prepare the podcast
we'll
and do
prepare
that
for the podcast
while we're doing all this other stuff. Yeah. I think it would be a good time to take, like, a week, maybe a little bit more than a week, maybe up to 2 weeks max. I would feel bad about, like, making people, because it's the start of the month right now, so I'd feel bad about, like, people paying and then be like, okay, they're gonna get to, like, Dressrosa or whatever is gonna come next.
Yeah.
And then we, like, take the whole month to do filler and, like, side content. So I would feel bad about that, but we want to take our time and make sure that we're into it. And it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I think most people know that who are on our Patreon anyway, so... Anyway, yeah, it's always, like, I know that some people on YouTube maybe are hearing this and they're like, oh, that's all they care about, but it's like... It's a give and take thing. Like, we don't want to, like, do shit that people don't care about, but we also want to, like, do not only what we want, but, like, there's a mixture. There's, like, a Venn diagram here. So you want to do it right. Anyway, I'm excited to see these next couple episodes. This end bit was, like, the last little epilogue here was really good. But, so AOKIJI versus DOFLAMINGO.
Yeah, hardly even it seems like it would have been since DOFLAMINGO. At first I was like, damn, like, DOFLAMINGO didn't even stand a chance. But then it's like, he got out, but we don't get, it's a bit of a tease, because we see that AOKIJI, we already knew that AOKIJI was really strong, but AOKIJI just comes in, flexes a little bit, and then DOFLAMINGO does a return flex, and, like, outdoes him in a way of, like,
but still escaping. Shows, like, his stance here shows that he is not...
He wasn't prepared. As cool as he wanted, but once he was, like, walking away, then he does the laugh thing, and I think that's what I like about it, is because he is a, like, smug, laughing type of guy. You're referring to, like, what I'm referring to what we talked about before, when Law was fucking with him, and he didn't laugh. But that the reason that he didn't laugh wasn't because he's just not that kind of guy. He is that kind of guy with a smug laugh as he's walking away, like, I just didn't want to fight you. Yeah. Well, and he's also kind of
saving face a little bit. Like, and that's what I like too. It's not just, you know, he's not like 11 out of 10 confident in himself. Actually, there is cracks. There is things where he's like, you know, he is being kind of a smart ass and, like, posturing. But he's posturing, so he is confident in himself. He does say, like, yeah, I'll have to alter my plans if you know about this, and I can't get rid of Smoker, but it is what it is because I don't want to fight you. And then he has, like, a smug kind of energy about him, but it also is kind of like a dick measuring contest a little bit. So it's not so, like, again, it goes. I won't go do the whole rant again, but it's like, it's not just confidence and pure confidence because Oda wants to make him a confident, evil badass, you know, impregnable, like, facade. Like, Oda wants to make him, like, what's he really thinking? How confident really is he? How, you know, he's like, the fact that he's kind of this puppet mastery guy and he's working in the shadows. He seems like he would be able to beat AOKIJI under the right circumstances, but these are not the right circumstances. So he is very physically powerful, and he is, you know, he's very capable, but he has his limits and he knows them. And his limits also are he's fighting in a cold environment surrounded by other Marines. Even if they're fodder, it's still a nuisance and, like, puts him at a disadvantage. His team is back there, but they're like defeated. His back is against the ocean, and he's a devil fruit user, and this guy can freeze the water. Like, everything is kind of stacked against him, and he has built an entire empire stacking things in his favor. But he's found himself in a situation where things are evidently really stacked against him. So he's just, like, you know, in the best way he can to save his own face, and reputation, or, like, his honor, kind of, in this way. He just, like, walks away and has to kind of retreat and give up. But he does it. He still is kind of stubbornly doing it in a way that makes him seem like the winner somehow. But it's very interesting. And then he, like, to kind of drive the nail home and make it so that he's really not the loser, he's, like, questions what his motives are and puts it out there, like, what's your real status in front of Smoker, in front of these other Marines who really respect AOKIJI. Yeah. Even though I guess he's not even AOKIJI anymore. because that was like his code name or that was like his nickname. It's just Kuzan, because people called him Kuzan before he was an admiral, but when he became an admiral, he became AOKIJI. But anyway, love that clash, love that, and I again, you know, I'm big. Just power scaling to me communicates a lot about what the author wants, and not necessarily. In Oda's case, it's not always necessarily what will happen or how strong people actually are. You know, like I have power scaling conversations a lot in the discussions, and then some people are a lot more attached to the reality of power levels and things like that, and how they play out in the story, and then have how things play out inform like the setup scenes. But to me, they're two. In Oda's case, they're two separate things. So like I don't know how they would stack up in a real battle if they fight later. How it would actually stack up given the narrative. Of how that would work out. I don't know if they ever even clash again or whatever. What I'm interested in talking about how this encounter went from a power scaling perspective, taking into account how AOKIJI is, I'll just call him AOKIJI just because I do, but what his stance is like, how he's breathing, how he's composed and assured of himself, and how DOFLAMINGO on the other hand is acting a little bit erratically. He goes in for the kill, gets frozen, and then instead of just like standing up straight, keeping his back to AOKIJI, he like flips around and is facing AOKIJI in like a weirdly defensive stance. Like that alone is a conversation that Oda is having with us about the status between the two of them, about how they each rank up against each other, just the way that DOFLAMINGO is standing, the way that he's posturing, and the fact that he can get out of the ice is just a mystery in of itself. I think that he probably just used his devil fruit on the inside, like a small barrier with the ice, and probably just ripped himself out of it using his devil fruit, because he seems to have to use his hands, but if he could have placed the thread, the invisible threads beforehand, then he could have like activated them afterwards. But we don't, we don't fully know. We just know that he did get out of it. Yeah.
But we also know that, like, what AOKIJI just did was nowhere near the, like, limits of his strength. Exactly. So it's like, we're on an island that 2 years later is still
permafrost,
like devastated by the effects of his power. Yeah. And that was 2 years ago, so he's probably stronger now. So but it's like unbound. Also Flamingo,
not Flamingo. Flamingo
doesn't show his full potential. So it's like we get the power scaling, we get the vibe, but neither of them went all out. So like when we face them, or they face each other, or they face someone else, it's still gonna be a surprise when they go all out.
It's more of a quest. It's more of establishing like AOKIJI has more raw power. We don't know how high his ceiling is now.
And he's determined.
And that's the thing, is he was so conflicted when he was with the Marines all the time, and he was like constantly letting things slide, like with Robin and things like that. And now he's unbound by all of that and seemingly on some sort of a mission. And as we know in One Piece, your determination factors hugely into how powerful you are. It's like maybe more important than anything else you have going on past a certain point. So like that really matters. And yeah, it's not necessarily about who's actually stronger. It's about it's about the picture Oda's painting and the expectations he's setting. Whether or not he fulfills those expectations in line perfectly with how this clash goes doesn't really matter to me. It's just really interesting for me to see how Oda is kind of setting things up, how he's using stakes and stuff like that, because Oda will routinely just throw power scaling out the window if his story calls for it. Yeah. Which isn't even necessarily a bad thing. Araki does the same shit all the time. The author of JoJo, and it's peak. So, but it's just so the hype building, the mechanics of it all.
I love that thing, so that bird,
that
thing.
Penguin.
Yeah.
What is he? Him. He didn't have him before you ride a bike. Now he has a fucking penguin boy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
And he's so sweet. Look at his little like pattern on his chest.
He's very nice. I like him.
I love him.
It's very good.
And I love the respect that they still have for AOKIJI. Like as soon as he's like, get him medical treatment immediately, they immediately salute him and like move into action. And also, I wonder, do you think that did we know if the G5 guys were in Marineford? I don't think they were.
Oh,
I think they were almost exclusively New World guys.
Not, yeah.
But anyway, they knew to jump.
Yeah.
Like Doflamingo got caught in the ice, but all the G5, most of the G5 guys, like a couple of them got caught.
They knew to
jump and avoid the attack.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that they were probably there for Marineford or other big battles.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Which would make sense because Marineford, we talked about this before, how like Marineford was the best of the best. It's like all the best soldiers were supposed to be there. Like a lot of fodder and everything, but even the fodder soldiers, you know, probably like if they were going to be called to something, it was like the war of the best as it's known, the Paramount War. It's the best, craziest thing ever. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it would make sense why they would avoid his attack, even when Doflamingo is right there and getting targeted.
Yeah.
He gets hit by it, but the soldiers don't, who are supposed to be a lot weaker. I think that says a lot about their experience level. And I think it connects AOKIJI to the Marines still in spirit, kind of. And I'm so excited to see where he's going. He looks way cooler now that he can dress how he wants. He looks like Chad Usopp, and then he looks like Usopp went through puberty. Got a nose job and got like cheek implants or something. Just absolutely voguing. Yeah, with deep V, you know?
Very stylish.
Love that. And then I love them on the boat.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, Caesar Clown's facelift for some reason.
I love Franky's style. It's like Swedish, like milkmaid or something. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And I love the giant hail just as like oh, that just happens. Like, they don't even explain it. Like, I know it's probably filler, but like, they don't even explain it. It's just like, oh yeah, that.
If it is filler, I still like it because I feel like we get like part of maybe like what I sometimes find appealing about the filler that we have watched is it gives a little bit of time for them to just be on a journey and not anywhere, just on like the boat going somewhere, or not even necessarily going somewhere. Like, I mean, going somewhere, but like, they're not like, okay guys, we're going there right now. They're just like interacting with the weather or like with a random like event or something. And I feel like it just makes it feel a little bit more different. Like, you know, we get told, oh, the weather in the new world is insane, and then we just like literally never see anything about it.
Other than this island, which isn't even a product of the new world, actually. It's a product of AOKIJI.
Yes.
Because
it was just a normal island. And that's not like a huge complaint, but that's something like, even in the Grand Line, I always felt like, I feel like earlier on in the Grand Line, there was like a bit more like
he put more of a point on that, like the dinosaurs and the Whiskey Peak with all the graves. And
and even like before we were going to like Drum Kingdom and there's like all the snow and like I guess I just like when there's something other than just like a nice ocean with like either a blue sky or a nice sunset. I just like even if this is whether it's filler or not, it was only like a minute long, and
but it added
didn't.
So much.
Yeah, it didn't actually change anything or really do anything, but it felt like this is something that wouldn't happen in the East Blue.
Yeah.
And this is something that maybe wouldn't even happen in the Grand Line. It's like a step up.
Yeah.
And it's
I agree.
You know, it's fun, and Nami gets to be like, oh, let's go that way, and we just go that way, and it's literally nothing, but I like it.
Yeah. It's like, we made the same complaint, but a lot heavier in Naruto, because Naruto was so much worse about environmental threats.
Yes.
Like, it was, like, in One Piece, environmental threats and stuff like this, and from what I know, it's like a common complaint that we've seen, at least in our comments, like, people have, you know, they warn us, some people warn us so much about, like, how terrible One Piece gets eventually, and I've, honestly, at this point, we just stopped listening, because every arc has been better than the last, honestly.
Yeah.
Better than the previous one. So we don't really listen to that, but it's something that we have learned or we've heard at least from people, is that like the exploration begins to take a back seat towards like the closer you get to modern One Piece, is it becomes more about wars and, you know, all the big plot stuff, and you get less character moments and stuff like that. So that's where filler, I think, could come in a lot handy. And I wonder if a lot of people who are complaining about that maybe didn't even watch the filler. And, you know, they because, you know, it's also, I mean, there's the same thing in Naruto as well. In Naruto, it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, Sasuke and Naruto just became best friends. And it's like, to me, and it didn't feel that big of a deal, and I didn't really watch a lot of the part 1 filler, but then, a lot of people are like, yeah, that's why I watched the filler, is then all the other side characters get development, and they actually get to do things. But like, if you think about what, say, Choji does is he goes through the final arc of part 1, where like the Sasuke retrieval arc. He's supposed to die, but Oda doesn't kill, or not Oda, Kishimoto doesn't kill him, and then he just kind of meanders through the rest of the story until the final arc where they give him another moment. And that's kind of it. He was kind of a character that was supposed to die, and that's a lot of the characters in Naruto, is they weren't supposed to be lifelong things, and then they don't really have a place in the story, etc. There's a lot of that goes on with that, but with environmental threats as well, they like, you know, there's the forest of death, and there's, you know, all these animals and all these things in the tuning exams, and then all that happens really as far as the environmental threats is like Anko, a Jonin, comes up against some tigers, and it's literally not even a problem for her at all. Or, oh no, she was actually going to die because she was poisoned by Orochimaru, I think, or wounded or something.
Something, but like...
But that's it. And she also wasn't even a part of that. And then there's also Shino, and he, like, you know, used his chakra to manipulate the leeches to get their scroll. But that's literally it, I think. And, like, the giant snakes while they're fighting Orochimaru, but it wasn't clear whether those were giant snakes from the forest or giant snakes from Orochimaru. But it's also... So, the point is... in that... It's like power scaling. It's like building up stakes and like, oh, look how, you know, this place is so dangerous. This is such a treacherous area. And then only for Sasuke or whatever to breeze through it. And then we're like, oh my god, how cool is Sasuke? But in One Piece, the environmental threats are genuinely to make the world feel more exciting and alive. And you see Luffy get excited, like, whoa, we're going so fast. It's like a sea shelf. Or like, you know, the hail. It's like, whoa, that's so crazy. It's not to make it, like, it's not a power scaling thing. It's about just fun. And it's about, like, seeing the world and exploring it, making everything feel large and varied. So that's why even if the hail is filler, shit like this is so important. Yeah. So, and it's something that, you know, we make comparisons to Naruto because we're used to a lot more because it was very familiar, but people don't really like that. So we've tried to calm it down a little bit and just try and focus on One Piece. But that's something that, like, in One Piece, I really appreciate when they do it. Yeah. And if we're going to get less of it, then I want to watch more filler because I want more exploration.
And this is also, like, I think people's, like, hatred of filler is also, like, this, like, constant looking down on filler. And, like, yeah, there's bad filler. Yeah, all filler is technically filler, and it's, like, it's not actually canon and doesn't, like, but the people getting mad at filler is exactly what has led to both the eventual pacing problems in One Piece that are upcoming, because they get rid of filler, but they still have to stick to their schedule. So instead of making a few episodes here and there, or an entire arc here and there, then you just get only canon material, but it is slow because the schedule and the method of, like, how they used to, like, do these weekly shows is just, like, ridiculous and is not sustainable. Yeah. Or you get something like Boruto, where you get anime canon, and it's like, okay,
it's
this
just
is just
filler that they didn't want to say was filler.
You told us is real, but, like, you could have just...
They held a gun to Kishimoto's head and say, hey, tell everyone not to skip the filler, because our viewership would drop to a quarter whenever we would be in non-canon material for 2 fucking years straight. Yeah. That was so bad. But there's no good solution in this. It's just a scheduling thing. There's no good solution if you're gonna do it every week of the year. Everybody's been having this conversation with One Piece for literally the last 26 years, so forgive us for rehashing things that everyone's already talked about. But it's there's no good solution to it. It's like, because here's the thing, even if they did do more filler, it's the same budget.
Exactly.
So that's the problem, is you can either stretch things, you can stretch the budget over the canon material and stretch the canon material, or you can stretch the same budget over less canon material and some filler material. The filler material could be cheaper and outsourced, but then there'll be less viewership, and then the show itself will go downhill. So there's a weird relationship where the 22-minute runtime just doesn't work, and they do things like extending the opening, like extending the recap, so that literally 30 or a quarter of the episode's runtime is dedicated to filler content, basically. So, but then they also want more ads, so then they cut out the ending. So then there's this weird thing where, like, you're trying to make time, but also trying to fill time. during the episode, but you have the same budget for a season of anime, no matter whether 6 episodes is canon and filler, or the whole thing is 12 episodes of canon material, but the same amount of source material, just with, stretched way thinner. So then it's, there's literally no win situation, because we've seen how Naruto did it and Bleach did it, and then we've seen how One Piece does it, and like, which is better? I don't know. Looking back, honestly, like, being able to just skip all the filler if you don't want to watch it is, I think, better, because like but it also depends on the filler, because One Piece filler, again, is usually really good because the style of story is better suited toward filler. But Naruto's story, for most of it, is not better suited toward filler, but also Naruto filler is worse.
Yeah.
Most of Naruto filler, even the good filler, is not that good.
No, even whatever was it,
the power arc,
Chikara I didn't even really like it.
It had a couple good fights, but the arc itself, it was also it was supposed to be a movie, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But that's the point. It's like, if you watch a lot of the part 1 filler, it's like, it's just not good. It's silly, and it's silly. It's a good kid show. Like, it's fine for like a kid show for what it is and what it was supposed to be. But as far as, comparing that to this, which is also supposed to be a kid show, like, as far as like you're watching it's like Saturday morning cartoons. You watch your One Piece episode every week. The type of things that Naruto was doing, like going to the land of tea or going to like a tea ceremony or whatever, and like just joking around and making fart jokes and shit in part 1. Was just dumb, because on the other side of it, we had Naruto versus Sasuke that was like literally one of the best fights in anime history. Literally, like one of the maybe top 10, top 5 best fights ever done. Like, actually, Naruto Sasuke part 1 or part 2, take your pick. On either side of that, you have like the fucking ninja ostrich or whatever, like just ridiculousness. But then you see stuff like that in One Piece, and I am so down. I want to see them. They hang out like, Lashes is on a pirate crew now. He left Alabasta and is on he's a random
what I really
fucking
wish
camel.
that they,
like, it just fits so much better.
I know it wouldn't work for like I mean, it wouldn't make a difference for like budgeting, but it would make a difference in terms of like catching up, like trying not to catch up to stuff. It's just kind of too bad that they didn't keep animating the cover stories.
Yeah, that's such a clear fix.
You have pre-made, like, not filler, pre-made, like, when you're getting too close to where the manga is, you like went too crazy on one episode, covered too much ground. Oh, good. Now we'll just do it. You know
genuinely,
what I mean? Like,
you know what it is? It's like and this is a difference between Naruto and One Piece right here. Is the reason that people said that they stopped was because when there were episodes without Luffy, people stopped tuning in. When there are episodes centered around side characters in Naruto, people tune in.
Yeah.
Even if, if it's filler, people are not likely to. But say it's a canon episode that's about Sasuke, or it's a canon episode that's about like Kabuto. Yeah. People want to see that. When it's a canon episode about Kobe and it's a cover story, apparently people weren't tuning in for some reason.
So lame.
But it's lame. It's lame as shit. Especially because One Piece is such a larger world and a more thought out world.
Yeah.
But like, it's also kind of funny because that just means that people love Luffy so much that they'll watch Marineford and Impel Down because it's peak, but also without the entire cast because Luffy is there, because they love Luffy and he's such a icon.
I guess
even more than Naruto, which is crazy.
I really love Luffy, obviously, but like getting to see other characters.
And it's also outdated information. This is also from like the mid 2000s. Yeah. Like, I don't know if they still do shit like that today. Sorry.
But like I just feel like
and tell me if my information is wrong.
I would personally love to see episodes of like just other characters or like random side characters that have nothing to do with Luffy and like they're just on their own thing, because I like all of the characters within this world. Of course, I wouldn't want to see it if it was something that I didn't like or that wasn't funny or like.
But like the Chopper and Robin episode where they like go pick flowers or something.
Yeah,
and they just like have a picnic or whatever they did.
And like the whole like buggy thing.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Funny. Well, that was one where it was like buggy, where you're just flying around.
Yeah, it was like dumb. But like I'm glad that we had it, especially now that Buggy is such like an iconic and lovable character. Like now, and it's still better than just like something random that like is like nothing.
Well, and it's also we've been binging through it, so like our information, like, I think what might have happened is that my information, what I just said, that, like, people don't watch it if it's not Luffy or it's not, like, the main cast or whatever, it might be outdated because those episodes that people were telling us that about were, like, pre-Alabasta. So that was literally, at this point, more than a decade before the runtime of this shit. Because I think we're in 2013, That's 2014 crazy. Now. Something like that. And with that, those were, like, 2003. Like, some shit like that. So... regardless, so I don't know if that information is actually still correct or if it's just there. And also, you know, some of One Piece is well directed, but the strength of One Piece is not in its direction.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's usually pretty, from what I understand, 1-to-1 or like by the book adaptation, which serves One Piece well because there's so many specific details that need to be adapted. Like, what if they took liberty with like the fucking devil fruit scene?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like it for a show to be adapted kind of 1-to-1. This is a really weird discussion for this. I guess it's kind of like a post-arc discussion we're kind of accidentally doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's for like, as far as there are some shows that are like expertly directed. You know, like if I have a lot of One Piece fans, I think, and a lot of like long-running shonen fans don't dip their toe into like seasonal anime or things like that. But I encourage you, if you want to like watch something that will bend your mind or like completely change your perception, there's a show airing right now called The Summer Hikaru Died, which is like one of the best directed shows I've ever seen so far.
Really?
And another show that just finished that's only 6 episodes called Taco P's Original Sin, like Taco Takopi. Taco P's Original Sin. It's a 6-episode show.
Check your trigger warning.
Yeah, check your trigger warning. There's some very sensitive stuff going on there, so be careful with that. But it's like example shows like that. If you pay attention to the animation, not just the animation, everything, the whole package is very. It's examples of really good direction. My point is, I just want to make the final point is that like One Piece as a show, it's not like it does as a show. I forget why I was making the point about direction. I forget what I was saying. I was gonna go somewhere with that.
It's One Piece's strength is not in its direction.
No, but I was gonna say that for a reason, and I forgot what it was. It's okay. I do that to you all the time.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I was trying to say something. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. The reason I was interrupting you is because I was gonna say, even within One Piece, freaking what we just watched again last night.
Are you kidding me?
What's it called? Fan letter. Like, the difference in direction in like something like that,
right.
And that like completely elevates it.
That's
and,
a better example.
Yeah,
I forget why I was saying that.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
That's okay. It doesn't matter, I guess. Leave a like, subscribe. See you on some Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye.